Dear Mr. Jones, I have appreciated the fresh way in which you present classroom management techniques. Some lessons have been good reminders for me, while others have been brand new ways of thinking about how I teach. VIPs, for example, are a tool that I have been using since my student teaching experience, but under a different name and with less success. Showing each step in isolation has been helpful to my students, and of course to me as we refer to the prompt after the initial lesson. There were the aha moments when I gained understanding of the art of teaching and the craziness that sometimes accompanies our profession. Thinking about the way a teacher feels after a long day of adrenaline rushes was one such instance. No wonder I sometimes droop over as soon as I finally sit down. Another now I get it lesson was about the Larry who gets his way and gets deprived of multiple days of school. No reading, no math, no teachers, no learning. It stands to reason why this method of punishment is consistently less than helpful. Although my only children are my students, I found the parenting examples to be helpful analogies. I try to give my students someone for whom to blame for their righteousness. I remember my parents using this same technique when I was a teenager. It was effective then, as it is now in the classroom. The example of Mother Jones and her consistency with little Fred was also a helpful reminder. That one time in a million that no means yes just gives the little guy that much more hope that this might be the millionth time. 100% consistency is the only way. We are just getting rolling with PAT, but it is off to a promising start. Other aspects of management are going well, including a room arrangement conducive to lots of roaming and few green lights for mischief. I will admit, I'm still working to keep the expression out of my eyeballs in unfavorable classroom situations. It seems they will be the last body part to get on board with the calm approach. It feels good, however, to know which direction I need to move for improvement. The only lingering question I would like to pose is regarding the tough class with momentum headed in the wrong direction. What do you suggest when the negative and apathetic attitudes greatly outnumber the positive perspectives? What happens when a class conspires against a teacher, particularly in upper middle grades or in high school? I'm sure you've addressed this type of situation, and I wonder what advice you would give to a new teacher with a especially rough bunch. Thanks for the laughs, the tender thoughts, and most of all, the concrete methods to incorporate immediately into classroom management. I imagine we will meet again. Well, I mean with you on the screen again, but that counts, right? Best wishes in your future endeavors.